Today I'm gonna tell you how to paint skin from this to this. First, we have to pick the base color for the skin. So for the base color, you don't want to pick something that is too yellow, because trust me, it's going to look like a freaking Lego. It should be right in the middle between yellow and red. For the brush, I will be using Fate, which is this one. And now we're just gonna color the skin. Okay, now that we're done, we're gonna do a second layer, which is going to be the shading. Okay, now listen up, because I'm going to tell you a very important tips. Okay, so basically for choosing the color for the shading, I usually use a method called the CC method, but I kind of named the method myself, so if you look it up online, the CC method, it most likely wouldn't show any result. So I'm just gonna tell you about my CC method. So it's basically when you shape your color into forming a C and C shape, but opposite C. And with that method, you can actually get the perfect shade that matches your skin base. And this works for any type of skin tones. And now we place the color in places that will have shadows. So on the edges, and then below, and then the neck, and then below the lips, and stuff like that. And then to shade the nose is a bit hard, so you basically start from the bottom like this. And then you draw the shadow, so like this, and also the nose bridge. And then you're just gonna smoothen it out. And then you also clean out and smoothen the other shading that you just did on the face. And now we're gonna blend everything out. Okay, so step 2 is done, and now it's time for step 3. For the second shading, we're gonna choose the color with, again, the CC method, and just kind of overlay the first shading with the second shading, just like this. So we basically put the second shade in places that are supposed to be darker. And after that, we're gonna blur it. And now for the second shading, we're all done! So first, we have to change our brush into an airbrush. You can choose any airbrush actually. And then we're gonna do the CC method again to choose the color. And then we're just gonna add the blush to the cheeks, nose, near the eyes, and the lips. And for the blush, we are all done. And now we're going to add green undertones to the skin. So first we have to pick something greenish and bluish a bit, just like that. And then we're just gonna add another layer and apply the greenish tone to the skin with an airbrush. And then we're just gonna lower the opacity, and there you go. We're also gonna add something purplish and bluish for the neck. And then we're gonna add another layer. This one is to actually make the image pop. We're gonna give it some volume. So with an airbrush, we're just gonna make the side area darker with a multiply layer and the darkest shade of the skin, just like this. And then you can just kind of adjust the opacity. And then we're gonna add a new and final layer, and this time you're gonna choose add. And now we're gonna put the color in the middle of the face, so it gives like a pop effect. You see, it gives volume. And then for the final touches, we're just gonna add some highlights like on the lips and on the nose with white. And this is the final result. Hooray! And obviously this is just for the skin. Let me know if you want me to make you some tutorial about how to color the eye and the hair, or even rendering. Thank you for watching and goodbye.
Zap 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 blah 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 blah.